Merry Christmas, everyone. It's kind of always confusing for me because I know that people celebrate in different days, right? Like there are like the Christmas Eve, there are people who celebrate on the 25th, which I also sort of celebrate as well a little bit. And then there are those who also celebrate on the 26th. There are people who celebrate even later. And anyways, I find it amazing. Keep on the celebrations. So we need some tips for that, right? Because let's be honest, we can eat a lot. When I say a lot, it's like, oh my god, I seriously cannot, like, my stomach's exploding right now and I cannot think of food anymore. And let's be honest, that's just not very good. But I do have some tips on those things, just first of all, allow yourself. Allow yourself to enjoy, to just like eat a little bit of everything, but of course trying to make sure that you're conscious about your body and that your body still wants that. We don't really need to eat more than we need, right? Another thing, mulled wine, famous glühwein, hot wine, however you want to call it. Delicious. I absolutely love it. Go for it. Attention. It can be dangerous. I don't want to say too much here, but that might be the reason why I stopped drinking. But I love it. Oh my god. But anyways, it's just first one, awesome. Second one, go a bit slowly. Third one, did I have a third one? So at some point I don't know what happened. Yes, careful with this thing of like alcohol and sugar. Oh well. And with parents and like family, avoiding the drama. In family, I like the smile and nodding. Yes. That's not true. I got through way too many drama in my past Christmas years. Because I'm normally someone that speaks my truth and really talks about things and just don't really avoid some topics. But well, I've learned sometimes it's better to just relax, right? Like sometimes, like if your family is not that one that can actually handle politics in a way of not getting emotional, just don't talk about that. It's probably better. And some things it's just better to just like show that you're like really the embodiment of love, an embodiment of that season, and all you want is the best for everyone, which is true, right? You want the best for people. So sometimes we don't need to convince people through an intellectual kind of discussion because that doesn't really work. So it's better for us to just do it by our example, like being in peace and being in love. And that was great. Like it was the moment that someone actually came to my life and like, oh my god, Nicole, you're so different. Tell me more. Tell me more of what is it? How does this work and how that work? And it was just such a big change in my life when I stopped trying to kind of like teach some people in my life, like in family and circumstances, or try to convince them in another way, like how I see the world in a different way. And I actually just like would nod and like smile and I would just not even say it, and they wanted to hear it. Big difference there. Another thing that this holidays is really good as well, I feel like it's this a processing thing, right? Like a processing of the year that has passed and everything that has happened. And sometimes this can be also like emotional. We can remember things. We might have some situations that we didn't really digest very well. So my tip here for you is that if you have someone that you haven't forgiven, it's not even for them, it's for yourself. It's just better to forgive and let go. It's better to just forgive. Doesn't mean that you need to forget, doesn't mean that you're having them back into your lives. actually this time of the year, I feel like it's actually really good as well to learn who you want in your life and who you don't. So whatever it is that didn't really digest very well, you can just as well put the boundaries there and set boundaries, sometimes even in a very loving way if you want to continue doing it. Otherwise, you can also be a bit more harsh, kind of like burn bridges, let people out of your life. But for yourself, what I would say, just try to do some sort of like letting go and clearing of that energy, and a lot of meditation that tries to bring forgiveness to the situation, forgiveness towards yourself, towards like, because you were in that situation and you had all this drained energy maybe, or negative emotions that might have happened. So forgiveness, not necessarily for the other, but like for yourself. If you can forgive the other one, even better. But most of all, it just kind of can just really release you and bring your energy back for much more. And you're totally worth of having this clear path for you again. So those are little tips for me. For those of you who are far away from family, I totally get you. I've been spending Christmas far away from my family lately as well, and totally miss them. But what I can say is just like, make a family wherever you are. Make like good connections. Christmas, I think it's not only about family, it's also like about just being a really nice human being, and like you can connect with other people. Take the advantage of this time of the year where people are actually more open, and it's really nice to connect with people, whatever, even strangers. Just like give them a smile, buy someone like a nice dish, go out with friends and just enjoy. I think it's always a nice season to just meet people, give nice hugs and exchange gifts if you want. I love it. It doesn't need to be super expensive and like all the marketeers are trying to give you gifts. It can be something simple. Or, oh yes, a friend of mine who has she has incredible, amazing brands of condoms. She's actually giving away a promo code, which is holiday 15, I think. I don't know. It's I'll put later on. It's greencondom.club, and it's a great idea. I mean, come on, go for experiences, right? Like just order a bunch of condoms for you, having like an amazing supply, so you can attract a lot of love and spiciness and passion for the new year. That can be the best tip ever. I probably should have started this video like this. But well, if you stick all the way to the end, you got this amazing tip and you can enjoy your next year with really healthy condoms. Apparently condoms are not vegan. Did you know that? That's insane. I didn't know. So, well, yeah, you can just visit her website. I'm not gonna be here doing advertising, but that's that. All right, I've already spoke way too much, but I was just excited and I hope you enjoy it. And again, I'm like wishing you an explosion of happiness and everything that you want, and much love.